Tucker, how you doing? Hey Tucker, I've got a problem here that might fit into Tucker's Tips program that we've been talking about getting started, because I think this would be applicable to many people. You know, I'll be doing a lot of traveling nowadays back and forth to Norfolk, Virginia, and I'd like to put some information on my Android so that I could listen to it on the way down there and back, so I'm not wasting my time on the trip. What I have in mind is the ability to copy off of any text, book, or correspondence that I have, which you could then scan and transform into an audio file, which we could then load into my Android, and I will be listening to it on the way to and fro Norfolk. Can that be done, Tucker? Okay, that sounds good to me. Why don't you come on over to the house here and let's get started with it. Thanks a lot, Tucker, and I look forward to seeing you within the hour, I think. Take care. Bye-bye. Tucker, how are you? Good to see you, buddy. Thanks for coming so quickly. While you've been on your way here, I decided what we could work with is the Gettysburg Address here as the first sample of Tucker's Tips sampling of how you're going to convert text to audio voice for my Android. Can you do it?
Yeah, that sounds great. Let's go ahead and do it.
Okay, buddy. Like your attitude. Your attitude is number one.
So here's what you'll need. First, you'll need a text document, like this one. It can say anything, but you'll just need something to convert to MP3. Then next, you will need a scanner that can scan into your computer the image of this text. The next thing that you'll need is Adobe Acrobat Reader. This will cost you about, I think it's $20 a month for this service. And the last thing that you will need is called Linguatech. It's called Linguatech Voice Reader. So the link is right here, and let's get to it. So now you're going to take your document and put it into the scanner, just like that. Close the lid and get onto your computer. So now that you're on your computer, you can go and open up your scanner. So we will go to here. Now that you're on your scanner, you're going to click Save as a PDF file. So now that you have your PDF file window open, you can just click Scan because your document's already in the scanner. Now that it should scan. Okay, now it's done. Now, this scanner says to continue scanning, load the next document, and click Scan. We're not going to do that because we only have one document. So we're just going to hit Exit, it'll save, and now here is our document of the Gettysburg Address. I'm just going to go ahead and drag that to the desktop, and I'm going to rename it as Gettysburg Address. Just like that. Now that it's renamed Gettysburg Address, we know exactly where it is. So we can just go ahead and open up this document. Now that it's open, you have a whole bunch of different programs, and we're just going to go ahead with Adobe Reader. Click OK. So now it should come up in text form, just like this. So we're just going to copy all of it. And now that you have that copied, you can then X out of the program. Once you're X'd out, you have to open up your Linguatech Voice Reader. So we're just going to open that up, and we are just going to paste that. Now that you have this on here, you can just go ahead and play it.
Horse car, and 7 years ago our fathers brought forth on this.
So now that we've clarified that this is what we have wanted, we have a series of menus down here. You have Open, Save As, Export, Print, Options, Help. We're going to click Export. We're going to save it as Gettysburg. Just like that. And it's just going to load. And iTunes should pop up. And when your iTunes pops up, you've got the symbol that says Gettysburg here. So let's click play.
Horse car, and 7 years ago our fathers brought forth on this continent a new nation, conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal.
Tucker, I'm amazed with what I just heard. It wasn't but 15 or 20 minutes ago that you walked in this house. I gave you a piece of paper, and that information has now been transposed into my iPhone. Fantastic, son. Let me shake your hand. Because this could ease up a whole lot of people's work. Because you can either take a page or a book if you wanted to, and record it, scan it, and put it through your computer at home, and reproduce it for listening to it on the phone, in the car going to and from work, or for me going to and from Norfolk. Fantastic. Now let's talk about the cost of doing this, Tucker. Run through the cost of what it takes a person to take a computer he already has, a scanner and printer that he already has, and how much would it cost him to produce this audio file?
So assuming that you already have the book, the scanner, and the computer already there,
yes,
and you know how to work the three, it will run you about $100 startup cost, and $20 will be, I think it's monthly. So $25 monthly, and then the other part is just a one-time fee.
One-time fee is for the transcriber from the...
for Linguitech.
Linguitext, to go from the visual to the audio.
Correct.
Gee, Tucker, I'm telling you, this is fantastic. This is the first of Tucker's technical tips, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's fantastic, Tucker. And I do appreciate you coming here, and I hope a lot of people get a lot of information out of this. Thank you very much, son. Great.